Hello, I am Laura from The Wellness Way, and I am here to teach you how to make sushi with quinoa the healthy way. So, what we're going to do, first I'm going to explain a couple things about how to make sushi. I'm not a professional, I am a mom who wanted to figure it out so my kids could have their favorite food and it still not be loaded with gluten and different things that I don't want them to have. I don't like them having even rice. So this is a good way for me to do it. So what I did is I went out and I got myself a sushi rolling kit. They have this thing inside of them. So if you take that and you actually put it inside a Ziploc bag, just so, you will be able to keep this for years and you'll be able to use it as a tool in your kitchen. So we take this and then we go, we get a bag of sheets. So I normally get 2 or 3 packets at a time just so that I have them on hand. There's several that come in here. So once you've done that, you're going to notice that they have lines on them. And these lines will give you a guide. I always go up to the second line from the top is where I put my filling. I'll explain all that as we go. So the next thing we're going to do is go out and get quinoa. The white quinoa is the best. They have white, red, and black, and then they have a mixture of both of them. So this quinoa I cook, but I cook it the night before, and I cook it wet. I add more water than normal, and if it's not wet enough, add a little bit more in the morning, okay? Because you want it to be a little bit sticky. So I've already made several rolls, so this is what I have left. So I'm going to go ahead and put the quinoa in here. And now I don't go all the way to the edges. Make a conscious effort to stay closest to me and not go all the way to the top. And that's because when I roll it, I want to make sure it doesn't go everywhere. Now I have a fair amount in here, almost maybe a little bit too much this time, but that's okay. So today, my kids have an event after school, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these with me so they can all eat there. And they're going to a carnival. And we don't ever buy food at carnivals or anything else. So we take stuff that they like with us at all times, so that way they can eat healthy, right? So the next thing we're going to do, we are going to put healthy vegetables in here. So the night before I made asparagus, and I cooled them all night long so that way they would be good and kind of hard. The other thing is cream cheese. We just kind of cut the cream cheese in a little bit of a row so that way it lays nicely. And stuck to that, you could see, was arugula, because what do we want? We want vegetables of every color, every kind, and we always want to make sure that not only ourselves but our children are getting the best of all the different colors and vegetables that there are. Now we like them crunchy because my kids don't like soft, yucky peppers. If your kids don't like something cooked, try it raw. A lot of times they'll like it better that way. So we do that just to give it a little bit of a kick. And then we are going to add to it, hold on, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. We're going to add wasabi. What does the annoying orange say? Wasabi. And we're going to just put a line of it on here because they like a kick to it. And if you do that, it's yummy. Now, you can do a whole lot of different things with sushi. I mean, my kids have invented sushi rolls that are quinoa, and then they put peanut butter. Of course, we do natural peanut butter with no sugar, no oils in it, just the natural peanut butter and sea salt, and then added frozen blueberries. They rolled them up, and they took them to school. I mean, how delicious is that? They really enjoyed it. But you can do steaks, you can do chicken, you can add anything you want to this. So be creative, because every single one you taste or make is going to taste completely distinct and different, and it's delicious, just like at a restaurant. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to fold it, we're going to double it over, and then we're going to pull it back towards us. That's going to create that roll. It's very important you do this correctly. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to wet your fingers a little bit. I guess you could technically use a brush, but we're all family here. Okay, then you're going to take this, you're going to hold it, you're going to pull it back, and you're going to pull it towards you best you can. Now, again, I'm not a professional, but I am somebody who wants to make it look at least pretty. So sometimes you'll get a little bit of quinoa that kind of escapes. It's okay, push it off. Then you're going to take and you're going to keep rolling. I'm going to add a little bit more water. And keep rolling. And then you have this beautiful roll. Look at that seal. This didn't come naturally. I made a lot of these, but it took maybe 3 or 4 of them before I kind of got the hang of it. But really what we did is we had a sushi rolling party, and we all sat around, we all had one of these, and we took turns making them. And we kind of looked at whose was the best and what we had to do differently. And it was a fun thing to do. Great Friday night activity for the family, okay? So you take this, you put it in the freezer or the refrigerator, and then when it comes out, this is one that wasn't in for very long, you're gonna have these beautiful little sushi rolls. Now we like to spray on it amino acids because it's good for you, and it tastes kind of like soy sauce without the soy. So this is what your goal is. Once it's cooled, you can cut them. Everybody can have their sushi. You can do a huge platter of different things. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you understand that all of these things are to help your life be better. Just because you're eating a healthy way of life doesn't mean it has to be torture. It means it should be something you enjoy. It should be something that you get inventive with. And it should be something that the entire family is looking forward to each meal. So with that, I say enjoy your weekend, enjoy your family, and please make sure to enjoy your food. Have a good night.